Now, I know I said I was going to put this up to like a public vote, but I forgot again. So, we're just doing this one. I hope that's all right. Hello, wonderful humans of the internet, how are we? My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now, if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Patreon and various other social media platforms, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. Again, forgetting how to speak. Now, if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions, you can fast track reactions, become a reaction, there's special roles on my Discord server, and you have access to all sorts of bonus content like my Vocal Anatomy 101 series where we talk about how the voice works. Mine isn't working right now, so consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. That was hairy for a minute. Okay, we are going to move on to J-Hope, the final solo series of this like mini BTS series that I've been doing over ages, like months. Now, I just went ahead and chose a song because I know now that Jin has been released from military service, so we're gonna be getting some new Jin stuff soon. I can feel it in my bones, so I want to free up the space for that and give Jin a moment to shine. So I went ahead and I chose Arson at Lollapalooza 2022. Don't know anything about it, looking forward to it. I mean, I know what arson means, but other than that I am clueless. So let's go and see what we think. Oh, that crowd is loud. What are they shouting? Right, just for a second, can you imagine being J-Hope on this stage and hearing that level of like adoration? It's frenzied almost. It must be just the most insane experience.
Now, I ask myself, just what? Do I got the fire? For burning the fire?
Oh my days. The actual noise coming from this crowd is nuts. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much of that was live and how much of it was doctored. There was definitely a pitch shift down the way into that really, really low place. You could just kind of hear that it was pressed, and then obviously it had that like reverby, echoey thing at the end. So not 100% live. I don't know whether that's just like a track to begin the song, but the tonal quality of that voice, just that spoken voice, is so smooth. Oh. What I like there is that he was like doing this whole like dangerous bit, but then he kind of went did this like tiny smile and then went back into the zone. I like it. There was a little like scream at the beginning. It had a load of texture through it. Very, very nice. I can't wait to see where this goes.
Let's burn. 내게 저기 burn. 내게 원해 burn. 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day you burn. 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I'm burning out. And I want it all. 명예는 first. Don't of course. 이기까지 되어. 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 원동모를 무식한 내 야망의 원동력. When I sweat.
Okay, so there's like backing singers somewhere, or like hype men, I suppose you would call it in rap. People that are doing like these little filler bits. I don't know who it is, but if I catch them, I'll tell you about them. With J-Hope, it started off with this quite light, bright, high larynx kind of place sound, this really forward placed energy, And then it got more and more textured as he went through. I think there's a wee bit of arytenoid rattle. Your arytenoids are the things that open and close your vocal folds for like the simplified version. And if we rattle them together, you get like that kind of sound. So when he's going through that, da 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 da, it's getting more and more textured as he goes through. It's really, really cool. It adds grit. It adds a bit of drama. Very, very good. Did he just swear? I don't know if he swore, but anyway. I'm liking the onsets and offsets here. It's very glottal, which means it's like a cut in and cut out kind of sound. Like, ha, ha, ha. There's a lot of that sound coming through. It makes everything really tight. It makes the lyrics really well delivered and really punchy. It's got the kind of aggression that the song carries through. So the vocals and the track are kind of matching in that regard. And I think I've said this before, J-Hope kind of pushes his voice past the point of comfort into places where his voice is going to sound like almost messy, like a vocal break, if you like. He pushes his voice into that place. More air than kind of the voice box can handle makes this sound go and breaks. It gives this emotional intent. It has this kind of visceral energy to it. I really like the way he raps. Duh. That sound. Duh. There's that arytenoid rattle, possibly a little bit of false folds just being left to relax. So you get that kind of, if you were asked to tidy your room as a teenager, like, it's air blasting through soft false vocal folds that makes that textured sound. Sounds really similar to an arytenoid rattle. It's just less kind of bright in my mind. So I think he's mixing those up just to create a lot of texture. It's really cool. I really like this. Also, I think his lyrics are being fed on the bottom of the stage, and I like that. I want to get one for my stage setup. Anyway, let's keep going. It is just full of grit. That's the main takeaway from this. Is like texture. It's grungy. It's very, very like aggressive. He's not afraid for his voice to sound like imperfect, because the beauty's in the imperfections, if that makes sense. Like the breakdown of this kind of composure creates the character in the lyrics, and then it all feeds into each other. If he went in the opposite direction, tried to keep it really, really tight and really, really like regimented, it wouldn't have the same impact. He knows that he has to kind of break a few eggs to make an omelette here. I also love the way he moves around the stage. It's like a rag doll, just getting chucked around, swingy and stuff. I like it. Very, very good.
Get low, get low, get low, get low. 1, 2, 3, go!
Really like that song as well. It had like proper rock energy to it. I could see him as like a feature on like a metal band's song. I think he'd be right at home in that kind of genre. It's really, really good. So with J-Hope, that wraps up the solo series, and I think we'll just maybe restart it. Maybe I'll put up another poll. I'll actually do it this time, and we can see which order I'm going to do the next one in. But we'll do like a special Jin feature as well. But if you like that reaction, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And how are we going to buy this one? I don't know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And for my goodbye, I don't know. I gotta go. So bye. Bye. I love you. Bye.